I know you're a global citizen, right? You've worked in multiple countries, multiple organizations, cultures, and you are handling teams of diverse people with diverse backgrounds. So how do you do it? I mean, I know it's not easy. How do you actually do it?
Yeah, it's been quite an interesting journey, honestly, from a small town like Indore and starting out as a radio jockey and then moving to, handling programming for a station, then the cluster, then Bombay, Mumbai, and then finally the UAE. Yeah, it's been quite crazy. But, honestly, I feel the transitions, any transition for me, honestly, is about three things. And I like to kind of put it in different brackets because it becomes easier for me as a person. I like that bifurcation. So I feel that one is your physical transition, like moving to a different city, new house, and, new people in your life, a new probably grocery store wala, anything, everything is new, right? You're like, oh my God, I wish there was someone I really knew, like my laundry guy. Bhaiya was so sweet. And then the second transition is mental, obviously, where you're, prepping for a new role. You're kind of understanding your teams. You're understanding the dynamics of each team, which is very different from a small town to a big town to an international city like Dubai, or Abu Dhabi. And then the third is the emotional transition, which is your anxiety, which is your, oh my God, I'm missing home. Oh my God, I wish I could share this with someone right now and there's no one around. So I feel that my transitions have basically been, managed differently under these brackets. And the sauce that works for me, honestly, is one thing at a time. Like I go in for physical transition first, that, okay, let me just set up the house, let me just set up my comfort zones in the city I'm living in. Then it goes to mental transitions, saying that, okay, now let me deal with what I have in hand and let me understand my workplace because I'm going to spend most of my time there, right? And then the emotional transition. Now, many people will think, hey, but emotions are not in your transition phase. They're always transitioning through different phases. And that is all right. But the good things about emotion management is that in any phase, you can deal with it for some point of time. So while you're thrashing down saying that I can't find a house, you're like, okay, fine. You know what? We'll deal with this right now. Feel bad, crib, cry, call, do everything, and then move on to the next thing. So the transitions, honestly, for me have been like this. I like to bifurcate things for myself and then take it on one thing at a time. Yeah, because it just gives me more clarity, I feel. Otherwise, it's like too much happening together.